Okay, looks like I'm going to be exploring Murkmire again, continuing the storyline with my Dragonknight. So let's head over there now. So I have to meet up with Zukaz outside of Lilmoth. Meanwhile, uploading a whole bunch of other videos at the same time. Get disturbed.
It seems that Cyrodiilic Collections just found something worthwhile.
Your eyes are as lovely as muddy puddles.
Still haven't solved the mystery of this place. What exactly is going on? Oh, hey, look. Sky Shard. Watching things burn. We should create a fire specialist. Sweet jelly. And open it. So I have to jump up here. So where is this guy? To the west. Gotta keep going. Crazy dangerous. Is this gonna do anything? No, it's not. It wouldn't be crazy dangerous, but crazy annoying. More horrivores.
This is not what I paid for. There were bugs in my linens this morning. Bugs!
We are touring Black Marsh, my lady. Black Marsh. How could you not expect such things?
Burn, baby, burn. Wamasu. I don't really feel like taking him on right now. The main quest of this zone. What will I do?
Come on! Why are you just standing there? Let's go!
Ah, Sun's blessings, Biko. You come to discuss friend Famia's missing explorers, yes? Only the scent of conspiracy. But for now, the scent is enough. The Dragonstar Caravan Company, a dishonest flock of thugs and traitors, funnels information to someone outside Lilmoth. Notes on Cyrodiil Collection's business dealings, I think. Not yet, but that is soon to change. The orc Lozwug, who watches my eggkin play Tiba Inu. He serves the Dragonstar Caravan Company. A courier, I think. I do not need to convince you. That is good, if a little disconcerting. Lozwug shows loud, obnoxious interest in our game Tiba Inu. Ask him to explain the rules. While he growls and rants, I will take the letter from his pocket.
Are you gonna play or
this should be
what?
fun.
What's the holdup? Tiba Inu? Tah, more like Tiba stupid. This game's a joke. No tusk jabs, no eye gouges. I have got no tusking idea. Neither do these lizards. When I got here, they were all just lying there. Then all of a sudden, half a dozen maybe? They were bouncing them off that rock, and then the other team started hooting and slapping their chests like monkeys. They rushed the hill, formed a circle around a rock, and started standing on their heads. They started singing. Then one of them shouted, "Enu!" and everyone flopped over like they were dead. They laid there for 15 minutes, then the game was over, I guess.
Boy, that was easy.
Very well done. You must be half-river boa, Biko. Lozwug looked hypnotized. No, I give you too much credit. He has a brain like a bone trout. But my tongue wanders. Let me read this. Oh, it is not just notes on business dealings. It is a description of friend Famia, where she walks, who she speaks with. On Famia and her explorer kin also, I think. We cannot be sure, though. Simple Lozwug carried only this letter. I know a place where the Dragonstar Depot in Lilmoth. I leased them the land. They were very pleased, until it sunk. Now they slop around in there like angry mudmoles. No one is welcome, least of all me. If you sneak into the deep, I should tell you, the Dragonstar Dryskins are not over fond of uninvited guests. If they see you, they will probably shout or ring bells or run in silly circles. In the chilly lake we call negotiation, a good reputation is like a sturdy raft. A bad reputation is like a stone tied to your... Yes, as the depot is sinking, the fence up against the swamp is in poor repair. There is a spot near the back of the camp where you can get in, but not out. This may be better than going in the front. It started with Domitia Nausicaa. She oversees the Dragonstar Caravan Company's affairs here in Murkmire. We made a bargain, a land deal. I negotiated in good faith. Yes, she and her tradekin arrived during the dry season. She told me that they wished to build a trade depot on the Fen Island south of Lilmoth. I agreed to lease the land. I paper the walls of my home with evidence of dryskin treachery. That is a joke. Documents hold power in the Ojel world, especially old documents. Taken alone, they are mostly worthless, but combined with threat of conflict, Ojel, people who do not speak the root's tongue. A kinder word for outsider. Well, not so kind in some circles. The Deadwater tribe uses this word like a knife. For Domitia? Yes. The island flooded, as it always does during the wet knee season. She grew furious, called me a swindler. Now they throw rocks at me any time I stray near the depot. It is like I said before, I wish to keep... Ha! So you know about the Remnant too. Some rumors are like willow vipers, Biko. Well hidden and best left alone.
Another agenda. Grab a waypoint, maybe? Ruined Village. What set is this? Might of the Lost Legion. Can't remember if that's a good set or not. Knights of the Lost Legion. Sort of. good. Some damage.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Black Rose Prison Way Shrine. Still missing Deadwater Way Shrine. Maybe I should grab that one too. While I'm at it. Time to go.
Yeah.
Such a wonderful scenery.
Marks on dishonor. That is more than stupid tradition.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now where the hell is this?
Though the Saxhleel generally choose to live in tribes based around
Yeah.
These plants are so annoying.
The guard better give me a cut of your bounty after all you put me through.
Lovely. Spotted already. Might as well ice him instead. Oh shoot, I killed someone. One,
Get out before they clear you out.
stealth is definitely not my thing with this character.
Hey, you! Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Inu kal soku hoto grill.
Baffle. Guess these yellow glowy things are warning plants. Well, I iced one person, I might as well ice. Goodbye. you're joking. Only a master thief could. Basket, nightstand, teeth, pointless.
Success? Do not let my lack of dancing and cheering fool you. I am very impressed. I did not... I see. That is unfortunate. But your honesty is sun on my scales. I will prepare the usual denials and peace offerings. The Dragonstar... The Blackguards? Kayak. They are a cruel bunch. Mostly tribeless Nagas and dry-skin Ojels. So, the Dragonstar Caravan Company provides spy reports to the Blackguards. Then the Blackguards snatch up the... It is Deadwater make. But a Deadwater Naga would never give up a weapon willingly. Perhaps the Blackguards tried to abduct Deadwater warriors too. I cannot be sure. I have heard nothing, but the Deadwater... My doubt spine quivers, but there is only one way to find out. I will send word to my Deadwater friend, Jaxic Orn. You should return to Famia. A murder in the heart of Lilmuth. Yes, that would be Jaxic Orn, I think. A call or war captain of the Deadwater tribe. Perhaps she came looking for that weapon you recovered. Jaxic, yes. Why would I not be? Things are not so simple here, Biko. Naga warriors kill and kidnap and steal, yes. But we are all children of the root. If the Hist wills it, Jaxic might even kill me eventually. But she will still be my friend. Oh yes, definitely. Like I said, there are no guarantees with the Deadwater tribe. It is like dealing with one of your stray bark dogs, I think. Scratch its chin right, it will listen. Scratch its chin wrong, it will rip out your throat.
How nice. Now to get rid of the bounty. Let's pour it out somewhere. fastest thieves' hideouts to be reachable from the Way Shrine. In fact, it's like right over the hill. This I don't need. That one no one knows. This one someone knows. Now where's the fence?
Mavrita is a liar. I don't have... I refuse. I'm not used...
Repair my ear.
Anything I can do for you?
Go to the bank. Person.
I'll have no trouble.
Fantastic. Ah, my Dragonknight, slow but steady killer. Especially with charged fire stabs. Okay, back to Murkmire. Talk to Famia. It's an interesting place. A bit too swampy for my liking, though. So I read these books already.
You're back. Excellent. Did you find Zukas? Any word on it? Blackguards. Oh, those ill-mannered brutes are the worst kind of trouble. I have more unwelcome news. Our companions, Zadaza and Kirsteleth, have also gone missing. Really? I can't imagine that they'd be enthusiastic about helping us, but I suppose Zukas would know best. Before... Oh, goodness. I never even mentioned her before, did I? Her name is Cassandra, a wealthy antiquarian.
So, this is the adventurer you mentioned, Famia. Excellent. Greetings. I am Cassandra. I regret that it's taken me so long to make your acquaintance. Famia told me all about your heroics in the Zanmir. Speaking very well. I do hope you will exercise caution. The blackguards are not particularly bright, but what they lack in intellect they make up for in... Yes, I'm familiar with Jack Sigorn, a very proud warrior. Hopefully, not too proud. If we have common cause with the Dead Water... Blackguards. Unwelcome news, isn't it, Whiptail?
I'll handle it. Give me 2 hours.
No. Our new friend has the situation well in hand.
Ruhiva, welcome. Don't think
Welcome to my home, Biko. You arrived just in time. I arranged a meeting with my dead water friend, Jaxic Orn. She is very proud, so we must use a breeze-like touch. Cassandra, yes. You and Famia would have to speak to her, I guess. You need me to describe them? She wears her flaws like I wear my feathers. Cassandra is Vexovite. You would say persnickety, I think? For Cassandra, all the world is a mess. She loves clean angles, good posture, fitting things snug in tiny boxes. It is a very...
Interesting character building here. At least entertaining. Now, where the hell am I going? Down the road, apparently.
I was told this was a tour of the wondrous mysteries of Murkmire, not a trek through some desolate swamp.
I see their approach. You make me wait too long, Zucus. The Deadwater tribe goes to war with the Blackguards, yes. I hunt one of them even now. But we do not need or want your help. Now, go back to your coast town, Ogel. The swamp will eat you if you do not.
So, it is true. The Blackguards take hostages from the Deadwater tribe as well. As I said, yes, she said she was hunting a Blackguard even now, right? Did you see how her throat fins spread? How her We hunt the hunter. Scan the swamp for the bent reeds and broken fronds she leaves in her wake. The trail should eventually lead us to friend Jackson. Crouch down, Biko. Look for bent stalks, torn leaves, or muddy prints. Should be easy. Jaxic Orn rarely sneaks around danger. She goes through it, always.
Dead men.
been in my jars and bottles again.
Jaxic, approach carefully.
I grind my fangs. Following a dead water call is the act of a fool or a maniac. Sojay says fools and maniacs both bleed red. I will repeat myself. Once, the Ogel stands its ground. Brave. Or stupid. A flock of flat-toothed blackguards took refuge in this ravine. They snatched up some of my eggkin, your allies too, and threw them in cages. Now Sojay and I narrow my eyes. You and the Brightthroat wish to join me on this raid rather than pick the bones when the work is done. Fine. Burn the wagons. Smash their supplies. Finally, you speak.
So it's a fight? I fight best from the shadows, Biko. I leave the direct approach to you.
Finally, some destruction.
So hungry. I could eat a tree root.
Looks like supply crates do not break. It's Jasic's group.
Eat more violence. Get more violence. We plundered a cargo. Eat blood. Dry skin.
Which merchant wagon are we targeting this time?
It's you! Thank Ifray! Please get us out of here!
Run, you mudlegs! Zadaza's done with this place.
So, these dry skins are good for something after all.
I hate this swamp! I'm never coming back!
Step away, Bright Throat. This one belongs to the Deadwater tribe.
Oh, lovely.
This
Arguing
one
over
is known to us
prisoners.
Ojel, a blackguard savage who led the raid on our people. Now in our Hist's mighty name, I will hack it dead. I roll my eyes. Murder? When you gut a fish, is it murder? No. You only object because this fish walks upright and has a face. The Ojel isn't. I bare my teeth. A Naga prays for repercussions daily outside her. Blackguards slither about in Deadwater territory often. Too often.
I like these people. They got some character.
As always, Jaxic's beady Naga eyes see only vengeance and mayhem. I see opportunity. This blackguard is a survivor. Survivors are useful. If she returns to her swordkin with tales of what she witnessed here, it could... Ha! How quickly Jaxic forgets she is a kidnapper herself. The blackguards do not know the Deadwater tribe as I do. Let this dryskin tell her tale. By sparing one, we terrify 100.
Grand.
These Argonians are crazy! Please! You can't let them kill me! I surrendered! How in oblivion should I know? Orders came down to watch the captives. I didn't ask why. Maybe I should have, but I've got a daughter at home. If I don't follow orders, she doesn't eat. I had nothing to do with the abductions. Mara's mercy. You'd let that Naga murder a prisoner. Just let me think. All right. There was an interrogator who grilled a few of the captives. Something about a remnant. Yes, the remnant of Argon. He was asking everyone about it, even the Nagas. Yes, some Argonian relic, maybe? I really have no idea what the remnant is. Word is, there's...
Oh, lovely.
So the blackguards seek the remnant. That is unwelcome news. Even so, killing a single bound prisoner will save no lives. Friend Jaxic thinks it is justice. I cannot be sure, but that is no bad thing. Nothing leads to more death than the need for certainty. You cut down many blackguards and laid waste to their operation. Let this dryskin describe it to her friends. Then they will know fear.
Brave,
like fear.
Ojel. But foolish.
Thank you. I'm finished with the blackguards. You have my word.
You made the right decision, Biko. Thank you. Something I cannot discuss for now.
Still holding back.
Return to Famia and tell her this. She is a friend to the Saxleal, but the remnant is not some stone cop or golden...
I hiss with fury. How did these Ojel beasts learn about the remnant?
We will find out, Jaxic, provided you do not kill them all.
The music is very fitting. Now, where the hell am I going? I gotta talk to Famia again. burn.
All right, Chuksu. You can do this.
Is everyone upstairs? G-Lar. Lava backpack. Great preserve.
You're back! Fabulous! Some of my missing friends already tracked me down, telling tales of a dare. So the Deadwater tribe helped you after all? What a fascinating development. Between your heroism and Jack's... Well then, there's not a moment to lose. We will redouble our efforts. We cannot allow those thugs to claim something as valuable as the Remnant. That I'm getting... Oh, no surprise there. Even so, they must understand we only mean to help. Zucus knows my motives are pure, and this...
She seems a bit naive, if you ask me. And maybe Cassandra has her
So,
own motives.
you return victorious. You have my most sincere gratitude, and that of the explorers you rescued. Now, as to the blackguards, we should assume that they learned a great... Unfortunate. I can tell you as an expert of Argonian archaeology, the idea of one of those ignorant thugs handling such a valuable antiquity makes me very uncomfortable. Did they mention why they seek this thing? I have some experience with wealth. Jangling gold in front of a pack of cutthroats is an act of crude desperation. We can discuss that in a moment. First, we owe you a significant sum. It's only right that we settle the books on that first. I hope this is sufficient. I assure you, there will be much more if you choose to join us. Once again, you have my thanks.
Oh, this is an interesting alternative to necropotence. Oh, let's bring up my skills for leveling.
The Saxleal of Murkmire deserve... We can discuss. You've done a great deal for us already. I wonder if you're willing to do a bit more. While Famia has proven a steadfast companion, I believe our current predicament requires someone a bit more adroit when things take a turn for the perilous. I do. One of your native companions warned you off of it, didn't they? Believe me, I sympathize. But despite my lifestyle, I'm still an Argonian, one with ample means. Who would I be if I didn't... Yes, you are clearly the best at what you do. I can think of no one more qualified to lead this endeavor. You and Zucus have... Thank you for your efforts thus far, and your achievements to come. I have business in Alton Mirville. Perhaps we can reconvene there once you've made your inquiries with Zucus. It is. I spent the greater part of my youth in Cyrodiil. Taking on Imperial dress, name, and customs made things easier. Of course, no. I was hatched in Morrowind. You'll forgive me if I don't elaborate. It was a very difficult time, one best forgotten. As my native... the antiquities market. No surprise there, I'm sure. I know I'm a bit starchy now, but in my youth, I was quite the explorer. I discovered hardly. The Aliens treated my ancestors very poorly. I prefer to think of this as simple reparations. In any case, my business interests are purely philanthropic now. Like Famia, I only seek to preserve Argonian... It is, in fact. You have a very keen eye. You should know that the crystal was a tremendous discovery. Vaka stones like this one are very difficult. Famia didn't tell you? Vaka stones are mysterious crystals, not unlike the Alien Welkin stones. Our ancestors used them to store the raw magicka that falls from the sun, thus their radiant yellow hue. Powerful relics, to be sure. If an opportunity presents itself, perhaps. I suspect that some ancient Argonian relics require Vakas, an item of tremendous historical significance and arcane power. Very little scholarship exists on the subject, but I do know a little. Argonian elders often referred to it as a sacred egg, or Zalthithal. Eggs always contain something, right? Answers. About the Hist, their beginnings, their powers. their intentions. All I know for certain is that it does not contain simple coins or ancient bric-a-brac. Whatever is best for the people of Murkmire. I won't act without their consultation if that's what you're worried about. Again, I may be something of an outsider. I honestly couldn't say. Most of that history was beaten out of my exiles by the Dark Elves centuries before I was born. Slavers, you mean, has the Hist spoken to me? I'd prefer not to talk about that right now. A conversation for another time.
Interesting. Well, that was an amusing talk. I rarely have any of those, usually. Let's see. I barely have anything in this set. Talk to Zukis again. Back at Brightthorn Village.
Thinking, bringing this thing here.
Look at it, Iskanaz. This was Saxliel. It should rest with the roots of the Hist.
That is an aberration. You'll poison the Hist with its corruption.
You're heartless.
I am only thinking of the good of the tribe.
Ah, Biko. I would be lying if I said this is unexpected. Welcome to my home, Brightthroat Village. Cozier than Of course you do. This matter of the remnant, you must understand, it is fragile as a marsh robin's egg. Even so, I trust your heart. All answers lie with the Hist. It is just a matter of hearing what it has to say. Chimemaker Shuvu can help us. Our Hist speaks through the wind, you see. Its words rustle through the boughs, and our chimes sing out its counsel. Poetic, right? Old Shuvu spends his time in the Glade of Chimes, to the west of the village. In my youth, I would spend all my time listening to the chimes. It is a very good place. If you go, you will like Chimemaker Shuvu, I think. Very wise and very pleasant. Like one of your gray-muzzled bark dogs. The remnant. It is not a thing known, but a thing felt. Like rain on the shoulders. Ha, this is fair. When I was a hatchling, a very old Nahish elder told me a story about a lost tribe, one that lived far away in houses of stone. She did not speak about the remnant, but its name swelled in my heart. My knowing tree is barren. Sorry, Biko. Better to learn these things together anyway. For you, at least. Just think, if I knew where the remnant was, I would probably have hidden it by now. Then you would never get to see it. Is the name not clear? It is a glade. It is for... Some people think that the Hist speaks to us, just as I speak to you. Using words, you see. We call this kahupwo, the mouth talk. Very rare, Biko. Most Hist speak without words. In Brightthroat Village, the Hist speaks through chime music.
I like how they developed the backstory for this, for the Argonian race. Very amusing. Chimes. The Hist speaks through the chimes.
Is that? Ha! Little Zucus, come to visit your old friend in the Glade of Chimes? He is always so busy now. I recall when he stood only as tall as the Kepo grass. And you, Blackguard Slayer, what can this stiff-legged crafter do for you? Remnant of... My. This is no small question, Zucus friend. Look around you. Each of these chimes sing out a tangle of melodies, but only one tangle. Ha! The Ogel is clever, Zucas. Yes, my hands gave birth to every chime you hear. But the remnant? Only one chime, locked away, hidden under mud in lost memories. Understand, our exiles did not want this truth drifting free on them. The Wither Vault is well north of the village. I would guide you, but my knees grow stiff as kindling wood. Little Zucas can aid you, I have no doubt. Since before he hatched, I called him the Little Stump. He would plant himself at the foot of the listening tree. You should ask him. Treeminder Pavu saw the old sap in Zucas. She made him a root herald, and his days grew short and lean, like an underfed dwarf. Eventually, he had no time to listen anymore. All is as the Hist wishes it to be. One day, when he has grown old and thin.
Amusing. Wait, let's see. Due north? The Wither Falls. Probably the place I couldn't enter before
The path
my
to the
sorcerer.
village ends like an oxbow. Let's find this chime. Always puts rocks in my sandals. Sad, you know. One day the two of us should share some phlegm wine there and just listen. The swamp grows thick here. A far cry from Lilmoth's mud puddles, I think.
Verona? Drula? Where are you two?
Oh, Leviathan Pizzle grows across this glade. A very powerful herb, Biko. Remind me to pick some later.
This has something to do with the story, perhaps?
I cannot imagine the Brightthroats ever holding territory here. Very little wind, hollow seeds, and poor fishing. Take away our wind, seeds, and fish, and we grow very sour. There it is, just up ahead. This place dries my scales. fear we will find more than the chime inside this vault. Be careful. The Nahish elders never speak of this place, not even to me. Stay watchful, Biko. I hear something. The chimes. They sing without wind. Ahead. Chaos, I hate this.
Empty bookshelves. Oops.
Good work, Biko. Let us get back to Brightthroat Village.
Let's check in on my friend. People in this zone world boss hunting. Let's get back to the settlement first.
A beast nesting in the wither vault, soiling the chime. My rage quill is engorged.
Be calm, old Shuvu. No one wants to see that.
The wind welcomes you, Zuka's friend. You have the remnant chime? Please, Hist be praised. Take the chime to the listening tree and hang it there.
Definitely an interesting way to communicate with the Hist, for sure.
Perfect. Now center yourself in the glade and focus the remnant's mystery on the prayer stone.
Where am I doing this?
We seek your guidance and ask the blessing of your song. Sap Mother, Bow Father, please hear our petition and speak the remnant's truth.
Hope this isn't anything like the
I
Riven
hear
Spire
nothing.
Lightless remnant.
A tangle of whispers, nothing more.
That can't be. Wait, I hear it, Shuvu. I hear it. The Hist sings the remnant's truth.
Truly? Ha! Ah, little Zukas, I knew you had a chime maker's heart. Come, tell us what you hear.
Grand. Looks like Zukas
I
has
am
a special
confused.
ability.
Shuvu is the wisest listener in the tribe. How could he hear nothing when I heard it so clearly? He is very old. Maybe smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard. A bramble of words. I appreciate the Hist's poetry, but this is not an ideal time for it, I think.
Smoke of stars to see what was once seen. Sunless sap to hear what was once heard. And I can't make sense of that.
I do not know. Hopefully Shuvu can teach me how to decipher the words. It will take time, but I will find you if I learn more. Perhaps friend Famia could help also?
Cassandra at Alton Raheel. How's that? Oh, there it is. Area of interest. Fastest way there would be to take a shrine. I do appreciate the design and the work they put into making Murkmire look the way it does. Maybe it's a small zone. Construct. Well, Thieves Guild.
Most merchants are...
I don't deal in stolen goods, despite...
What does security mean?
Probably gonna call it for now. Finish all this crafting. Ritz.
I came to... Peace of mind.
Fantastic. Let's call it here.